Hi all, welcome to another Chess 24 Banter Blitz. It's 11:30. I'm just going to mute over here and show you the discount code screen. Hope audio and visual are okay. So if you want a great discount, 15% off, there's the voucher code Kingscrusher to use. So a great Christmas gift maybe for someone that plays chess. You might know some people that play chess. Friends, 15% off with the Kingscrusher discount code. Okay, at least. There might be some other offers on at the moment. Great perks there. So anyway, on that note, let's go to the challenge screen and take the first challenge. So Kaz, hi. Okay. So D4. I'll play King's Indian defense. I'm hoping, yeah, that's okay on my previous screen. So it's audio visual, okay. Hope it is. Okay, knight GE2, huh? I'll transpose into Benoni structure. So this early E6 to try and break open the E file. And with this structure, of course, D6 is a bit weak usually. But quite often in the Benoni, the knight goes from F3 to D2 to C4 to hit D6. Now here, it's slightly different. D6 might not be that vulnerable to such a plan with knight on G3. Knight on G3 supports more attacking plans, maybe with H4, H5, sometimes with Bishop E2. But I want to counter-attack in the center here. Yeah, I want to take this pawn. Knight BD7 to E5. This looks good. What I want to do is, I think, put a knight onto G4. So maybe H5, knight G4. That will provoke H3. I'll do this anyway. Maybe bishop A6 to stop knight B5. Bishop D7 as if B5, but I actually really want queen C8 and bishop H3 as bishop F1. Queen H4 hits the bishop on F4, queen D2. I think there's an attack there with knight G4. So I'm wondering, is this naughty? Queen C8, bishop H3. Let's check this again. I think I'll go for it. Can't resist that sort of thing. So if we imagine, there's always going to be bishop G5 winning the queen. And there's knight F3 checkmate there. Takes, bishop F1, knight F3 is checkmate. Alright, so that's bishop H3 here. How dangerous is that? He's helping my rook come to H8. So we'll do that here. Oh, that was an immediate pre-move. Yeah, that's a bit of a weakness of the last move, bishop F1. Okay, thanks for the game, Kaz. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I thought it was a bit dangerous. No increment games, please. So, Elnuk, Tim, no increment challenges, please. Let's try and get through as many challenges as possible without any increment challenges, please. So, Elnuk, Tim. Okay, this looks like an unstable structure, the Dutch defence in general to me at the moment. Maybe I'm a bit biased. I've seen too many massacres against the Dutch defence, but maybe it's fine. I'm going to take off that defensive bishop, that dark square bishop, defensive dark square bishop. But I'm also on the lookout for tactics against D5 here. Maybe B5, minority attack, queen B3, B5. So A4, B5, kind of minority of pawns attacking a majority of pawns. I wonder. All right, that's a little bit annoying. What about knight? Oh, it's a little bit annoying, yeah, to say the least. Okay, it's hitting d4. That is annoying. Seems a rather solid move. Okay, carry on the minority attack. Try and break down black's structure with b5. So black structure with b5. Is that all it's cracked up to be b5 here? As knight d2 is threatened. If I play rook ft1, g5, knight d3, it should be okay. I'll play this, stabilizing d2. Or maybe I should have used the other rook. I'm worried about f2 now. Maybe I should have used the other rook. Oh, that's, okay. Yeah, it's not easy. Is b5 still on the cards? b5, is that still on the cards? g5, knight d3. b5, ab, rook a1, rook a1. Queen b6, maybe pinning the pawn on b4. Okay, I'll just stabilize the knight for a moment against g5. Knight d5 almost, queen d5, there's knight f7. Otherwise, that would have been interesting. Mind you, it went b7 as well. 3 pawns, rook b8, queen a6, rook b4. 3 pawns. Might be worth it at some point. Is it actually worth it? It would be an interesting imbalance to explore. He's got the extra bishop. I don't want to get mated too quickly. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's better than b5 or knight d5. Knight d5, yeah. cd, queen d5, knight f7. Okay. Oh, here knight f7 doesn't work because of queen takes d7. Bishop e6, queen d6, queen f7, queen d6, knight f7, queen d7. Yeah, I think it seems to work here. All I needed to do was wait one move. No, it doesn't work, actually. I've just lost the piece for nothing. Hang on. Okay, yeah, no, that was a mistake. Oh, no, I made it even worse. Muppets. I've made it so much worse. It doesn't do anything. I thought he'd move the knight back. Confused, yeah. The knight's protecting by the queen. Oh, man. This is not good. Already in trouble. Two pawns for the knight. I guess if I get my rook to the 7th, there might be something. If I get the rooks to the 7th, nope, stopping that. Double the rooks. Queen f6, rook c8. My 7th is vulnerable. Maybe rook e6 to b6. Okay, I have to play for e4, I think, as well. Oh, there's rook c4. I'll get that c file on taking the pawn rook c2. Get the c file, that'll be something. Wouldn't it? So I've got the 2 pawns in the centre. Okay. My king's in trouble with rook f7 potentially. Try and pierce g6 at least. To have rook e6, rook g6 at some point. Or g4, rook e6, rook g6. Okay, hitting e4. Oh. Oh no. Oh, come on. Is there a move here? Rook e6. I'm in big trouble, aren't I? I don't know. I'm in big trouble. Oh, I've got no move. Got no move here. Pre-move time. It's pre-move time, I think. The only chances on the clock here. Win a few seconds. Uh-oh. Or can I queen? Oh, okay, I had to swindle that. Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. Oh, I was oh, what a dumb thing to do for me. Why did I? Oh, so tempted. Look at these things. Looking at knight d5 here. Let's have a quick look. Right, this position, knight takes d5. I thought this was at least okay. I was looking at this for a moment. I thought this was going to be okay. It says this, I take this. I thought this was going to be okay. It seems as though it's equal. And of course queen f6 stops the whole thing. Of course black doesn't move the knight now. And so I'm pieced down. Okay. Alright. Okay. On to the next. King h2, f4, f5. Okay, I play e5. And can I not take that? Is that a poison pawn or something? Can I take that? I can play d takes here on knight takes, can't I? Okay, I hope so. To protect d5. I really want to play knight takes and d5 to have pawns in the centre. But yeah, there's a tactic, knight takes e5, but I can play d takes to protect the bishop. Knight f6, bishop g2. Okay, let's put the bishop back, I think. On g2 maybe, or b3. G2 looks cozy for the king. So I'll play d5 and knight d4 and then knight c6. So knight c6 looks like a great square here to use. Knight c6. Okay, I could win an exchange. So the queen moves somewhere, knight takes, and then that facilitates queen g4. Something to note here: queen g4 to get the queens off. Oh no, I suppose you can protect the bishop with queen e7 or d7. Okay. I think I'll just take that. And take her. I think I get the queens off soon. Or just hold f4. I think just hold f4. I mean hold e5. Okay. So this looks good for rook c1, rook c7. Going to that f7, coordinating on f7 here, rook c7. Alternatively, just get the queens off for d7. I think I'll just get the queens off. I can just get the queens off, I hope. Just get the queens off. Get the rooks on the 7th, or d7. d7 looks good for rook c8. Okay, thanks for the game. Right. Killer move. It's my favourite Fianchetto Smyslov defense system. Put the knight here for f5 later. I'm an addict to this setup recently. Okay, f5, f4, it just looks delicious, this whole plan to me, because you can grab the dark squares on f4. with g5. Grab the dark squares. F4, knight e5, bishop b3, c5 to stop d4, knight d5. Let's have a look further. Bishop g3, f4, bishop f2, knight e5, bishop b3, c5. It's been like d4, cd, bishop d4. Bishop g3, okay, f4, okay, it's on d4 immediately, so bishop b3 has the idea of d4. Let's imagine that. Bishop b3 with idea d4. c5 looks a bit too loosening on my pawn structure, actually. Bishop h3 almost for knight f3, check. Almost. Is c5 too loosening? The knight can go to g6 on d4. g4 looks interesting. d4. h5, what about h5? d4, knight g6, idea g4. That looks very interesting to squish with g4. Yeah, problem knight f3 or bishop h6 or knight c6 to control g5, but bishop h6 is on that queen. Knight f3, bishop h6 might be better than knight c6. Play it anyway here because it seems like tactical to be x-raying the queen. So g4, incoming g4. Incoming g4. Threat g3, unless my king's exposed too much. e5, there's always bishop f5. I just take that. Alright, thanks for the game, yeah, okay. My favourite little attacking plan. Friedel, okay. Are we having a King's Engine? Not the dreaded fianchetto variation. Is that? So bot winning system. How to react. What I don't like about the bot winning system is this plan with black. I'm going to try and do this plan with a6 and b5. Suppress white. Maybe knight e6 to d4. Trying to use that Achilles heel, that d4 square. And then still play for b5 myself, if possible. Is it? Yes. Trying to have the cake and eat it. Play for b5, celebrate d4 without white celebrating d5, without white playing b4. Okay, dark square bishop, the light. There's bishop a6, or that doesn't interfere with d6 if I play bishop a6. a5 is a bit loose. d5, maybe a4. d5, is that a problem? d5 here. What about d5? Yeah. So knight e3, bishop e6 seems comfortable enough. Knight f3, bishop goes back to g7. I suppose c5 is loose. So queen d6 in advance of c5 pressure. So a4 would kick the rook. Okay. Is bishop f5 worth it for c4 with that pin? Maybe it's worth it. c4, there's a start, there's a fork. Well, there was a fork. Put some more pressure on this b file. a4 is not doing too much. c4 is not working yet. Let's stop this knight from going to g5 again. Maybe Alekine's gun, rook b6, queen b8. There's a4 all the time to watch out for. Let's imagine a4 here, rook b2. Rook b2 looks dangerous. Yes. Rook b2. Coordination on b2. Oh, okay. I'll just play, okay, a b, rook b3, knight b3, c4, g takes. Okay, I think. Bishop e6. Let's quiet move bishop e6 for a moment. Still looking forward to rook b2. Okay. Queen a6, I'll drop c5, bishop d4 is knight f3, hold c5 for a moment, now I'll drop the rook. Alright, rook a2, okay, it's not that pleasant, is it? Or maybe rook a1 is interesting. Queen f4 and rook a1. Queen f4, queen c5, rook d2. Oh, the idea of bishop h6 is appealing. Or bishop d4, knight f3, I could take on f2. Bishop d4 for a moment. And then queen. Oh, there's rook a1 here. That looks very dangerous. Forcing knight b1. Looks very uncomfortable, knight b1. So queen b6. Putting on the pressure. Rook e1, queen b3. Looks like a lot of pressure. Or c4 for bishop f2 looks interesting. Oh, does that parry it? Alright, c3 then for queen b2. Queen b2 looks good. Nice pass pawn. Dangerous pass pawn. Queen moves queen f2. Get the bishop around to c2. Or am I giving some horrible resource? So I want bishop c2 and b1. Or bishop d3 first, then b1. Or bishop c3 first. Bishop c3 looks better. Yeah, bishop c3. Yeah, there's too much pressure there for that pawn. Thanks. Yeah, there was a lot of pressure for that pawn. No increment challenges, please. Cobra. E5, loose piece. E5. Very important tactic to be aware of on the fianchetto bishops. Very important tactic to be aware of. Okay, so yeah, this puts, yeah, this is going to be difficult then. Okay, or maybe it's difficult for me. Maybe there's some compensation here. I'm wondering. Bishop e3 maybe. So knight b2, queen b3. It's 2 pawns. Okay, 2 pawns. I'll drive this bishop back. Knight c5, there's bishop c5. I can pin the knight after. And on knight b2, there's queen b3. So I think I'm pinning the knight here. Oh, maybe not. Okay, I'll ask this knight to go back, I think. Oh no, it's knight b2. Alright, protect b2 then. So I'm looking at the rook. I'm looking for knight c5 to take. I'm wondering... Yeah. Maybe another concession coming up, because this knight... Oh, I've seen the tactic for black. Knight e4, bishop e4. There might be knight b2 with the idea of rook b2, rook d1. Oh, except the queen's holding the rook as well. Okay, the queen's holding the rook, so I'm not sure this tactic thing is going to be working. Knight takes b2 as a tactical idea to try and deflect the rook away from this rook. If this one was not on d1, but the thing is, queen is on d1 as well. So that means it might be possible to play knight e4, bishop e4, because on knight b2, rook d1, there's queen d1. So knight e4 would be a move which kind of, I'm trying to attack this knight. I see the knight's been given c5. Okay, good. Alright, so knight e4 here then. Given c5 without structural damage. Okay, I can take that out. thought the idea was knight c5 for bishop c5 at least. On bishop c5. Alright, the diagonal remains dangerous for a moment. I'll park the bishop back on f1. Try and parry the diagonal. I thought the bishop a8 for queen b7 would have set a problem, because bishop f1, they'd be like queen h1. That would have been a problem. Alright, okay, thanks, Cobra. Okay, just beauty, hi. I've been trying to use emojis recently, yeah, in the social media world. When someone mentioned emojis, I thought, what is this emojis about? Apparently it's the in thing on Twitter and everywhere. Have emojis been spreading this year? Has this been the year of emojis? I don't know. Were emojis around last year? I don't know. They seem to be okay. Invading. Emojis invasion. One elephant. Okay, I'm gonna have to start the countdown. I am playing with the black pieces here, right? 1 elephant, 2 elephants, 3 elephants, 4 elephants, 5 elephants, 6 elephants, 7 elephants, 8 elephants, 9 elephants, 10 elephants. All the time. All the time. Arthur, hi there. Narowski. Changed my avatar to form porn. It's funny you mentioned that. I might have used Fiverr recently to get a designer for a new form porn coming out soon. I've commissioned a new form porn design, so check out my Teespring store soon for it. I'll announce it on a video. I win a lot of games with form porns recently, and I think I did before neural networks. It was just validation that I was doing all the right things all the time anyway. Like H-pawn attacks. Everything I was doing was perfectly okay. Especially form pawns. I was just ahead of my time. Bet you form pawns and H-pawn attacks are going to become much more trendy in 2019. Yeah? I'm trying to use C5 here. Okay, using C5. This would be like what you do in Sicilian defense. Try and use that outpost. The key outpost on the semi-open file in the Sicilian defense. And now there might be a positional sacrifice. Rook takes C6. It's 1 pawn at least, probably 2. Might actually be worth it. And then there's D4. It looks like well worth it. I'll do it as an experiment. So 1 pawn for the exchange. But it looks as though this bishop could be rampant on the dark squares soon, because if you look statistically, all these pawns, those dark squares are just asking for trouble, aren't they? The C file's asking for trouble here. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, I could have taken that pawn though. Why didn't I take that pawn when I had the chance? Okay. Now there's bishop d5. Alright, I can still get 2 pawns for the exchange. Can I not? Right, 2 pawns for the exchange should be okay for a bit. Okay, think about this though. So the knight goes back here. Rook c1. Then something with rook c1. I don't think I'm playing b4. If rook c1, knight a4, rook c2. Okay, knight d5, maybe king f3. Okay, I'll put the brakes on c4. a4, try and target c5. King f3 holds e3. Okay, rook c2 gives flexibility for bishop c1 to b2. Not counter-sacking the exchange, is he? I hope not. I can win another pawn with knight c4. Unless there's something better. I'll win another pawn. I can't see any other at the moment. Although, okay. Although e4 might be desirable here. Yeah. And if I played e5 or bishop takes f6, I think e5 to try and make sure the rooks are not too active. Okay, can I take on a5 now? Rook a7, rook c5. Right, there's bishop d4 here. And if rook a6, bishop takes c5 check, and then b4. Bishop d4. So rook a6, bishop takes c5 check. If rook takes, holding a5. Okay, let's see what else to think about here. Okay, I'm taking this other pawn now. I think b4 and d4. I think h3 and g4 on this side. Try and create an f5 target for rook g1, rook f5, rook g5. This is central pawn mobility. It's good I'm controlling f8 though. I didn't think about that too much. Okay, I've got pawn mobility. Okay, it was probably a decent exchange sack. Thanks to the game, Alta. Okay. Kowaltig. One elephant. Two elephants. Three elephants. Four elephants. Five elephants. Six elephants. Seven elephants. Eight. Okay, we got a game. Yeah, maybe this. Maybe. And okay. Hang on. That pawn, can I not take it? Right. D5, C4, F5, CD, knight C3, knight C3. I think F5. Oh, takes Queen E4 after. I see. Knight G5. How about Knight G5 with tempo? If Queen G3, Bishop D6. There's also Bishop A6 as well. Bishop D6, there's always F4 though. Okay, if I play Bishop A6 first, there's C4. Ah. Okay. Queen H4, there's knight F3 check, winning the queen. Queen H6. Yeah. Okay, so Bishop F6 here. This looks like it makes this A5 more effective. Can I do this? Rook E8. Now knight E4 here looks very comfortable. Bishop A6 looks nice. Queen E6 would stop Bishop F4. I'll try and do a few of these. As long as there's no Rook E4. Okay, the Queen's protected on D6. If I can just double behind the knight, and play something like knight F2 after. So double the rooks and then knight F2. That sort of thing. Oh, okay. I think I can play Rook E7 still. Because the Queen's protected by the pawn. There's no Bishop E4 and Rook E4 just yet. So I'm going to double the rooks. I'll take the queens off. Maybe I'll take the queens off just for safety. Stop the knight getting back in the game. some pressure with b file. Rook b1, there's bishop d3. b3, there's bishop c3. This could be annoying, b file pressure. Okay, there's knight f1, knight e3, but it's not such a big deal. Maybe c5, c4, cement the bishop. Oh, hang on. Stop knight d5. So I want to play c4. And bring the king up. Cover the h6 square. Protect the rooks. Or rook b5. Maybe here provoke some weaknesses. Rook d8, stop bishop d6. Okay, a bit of a concern there. Okay, this bishop's too active. I have to do something about it. g5, try and commit the bishop to h2 or something. If the bishop's committed to h2, or not, okay, a target here. Use the h file. Preparing to double rooks. So I want a rook here. Oh, knight f5. Okay. Knight f5. Okay, rook h4 you can take. I'll safeguard the pawn, because that could be a winning pass pawn otherwise. Knight f5 is annoying. And this is e3, and then taking on f5, if knight e3, bishop e4 check. f3, rook d2 check. Okay, so rook h4 here though. Can I create a pass pawn at least? Knight f5, there's rook g4. It also gives me bishop g5. So knight f5, e3, I think. e3 here. Let's calculate. Bishop e3, bishop e4, f3, rook d2. Yes, knight h4, there'll be e2 after. I want to liberate the bishop. Let's rook d1 here. Alright, thanks for the game, Quartic. It's taken the game off me before. Okay, I've only equalised on the score there. Thanks. Grana Blanca. Okay, so e4. e5. Okay, this is a topical line. Very theoretical line with knight e4. Should know the theory a bit more on this. Was it knight f3 or d3? Okay, d4 here seems plausible, but there's c5. Bishop b5, knight c6. So bishop d7, there's queen g4. Maybe I'll play like this with the idea of knight f3 after bishop e5. So c5, bishop b5. If bishop d7, queen g4, if knight c6, knight f3. So the knight seems a bit of a liability. If I interrupt this knight protection. So c5, bishop b5, c6. h3, knight h6, g4. This seems plausible, just to restrict the knight. Maybe bishop g2, knight ge2, knight g3. Okay, let's protect d5. It seems comfortable enough. And this is bishop g4 or something. Oh, hang on. Okay, I hope it's not played. No, I've got f3 immediately. Bishop g4, h2, knight g4, f3. Before queen comes in. F3 immediately. This is a concern. Okay. Knight g... Okay, it's comfortable now. g5 is threatened for damaging the pawn chain. g5 damages the pawn chain. I think that's good to do that. Unless there's anything better, of course. I can't see it, so I'll play it. Let's see, f4 hems in the bishop. Maybe let's install the form pawn, dreaded form pawn. h5, h6 could be handy later. Goal hanging pawn to be installed. Mind you, there's always h6 on h5 stopping the form pawn. Does it matter about h6? Maybe queen e1 to h4. Actually, you know what? I think I've just messed up. Oh, crikey. I've just seen something. Knight e2 to g3 to h5 to f6 would get a form pawn on f6. Maybe I can still do that. I can still do that here. So something like rook f2. Like knight h5 to f6. No, it's kind of hemmed in though. I wanted some open files though. This is not ideal, is it? Rook f2, bishop e3. Oh, crikey. I think the knight should go back here now. I've been a bit premature with that. No, I don't think there's any point having another pawn on f6 anyway. Giving me a free hand in the centre. Hold on a sec. I didn't expect that. Releasing the pressure in the centre. Okay, there's tactics on e5 potentially. If I unpin that pawn, bishop e3, I drop f2, I protect b2 next, then reinforce the central squares. Queen d2. Okay, start targeting f5. There's knight g3 and then target f5. b4, b4, b5, b4. So knight e2 to g3. Maybe queen c2 after that. Also, I suppose there is knight f6 with the idea g takes and g file. This could be a mating net pawn with knight h5 to f6. If the king goes to f8, rook g1. How would I double the knight on h4? Maybe I'll worry about that in a moment. I think going for the f5 pawn is interesting as well though. Queen c2. Just going for f5. Knight f5 is a kind of self-pin. Knight d6 after that. Rook d6. This might be the easier plan with the form pawn on f6. Bit of form pawn bias. Because there's rook g7 at minimum to win h7 to queen the pawn. Okay, a bit of form pawn bias here. Knight f6. To the plans rather than winning f5. If I get a rook to g7 on h7, if I win h7, the h6 pawn. Where can the queen go? Remain as a blockader for a moment. Double. Oh, it looks as though I should have gone for the f5 plan at this moment. I can go here, sort of. Rook g5 for... Okay, rook g5 for f5 target again. Does that help? Or is my king too weak? That's rook h5. Hang on, I was getting a bit worried there. Didn't he have rook g2 and knight h4 winning the rook? I think he might have done. Oh, blimey. Oh, crikey. Oh, we have to check that after. Thought the queen invading. Alright, not allowing knight f4. If I go here, threatening queen g7. Queen g4 unpinning, or e6 unpins, better. e7, fg. Yeah, I think something was missed there. I think I lost the whole rook. That's my first impression. Yeah, I'm losing a whole rook to rook takes g2. Isn't it? No, I'm not. Hang on, just take. But black is better anyway, with more tactical stuff. Queen a4. Somehow I've lost the plot in this position. You know what? I have to admit something now. This knight's on g3, bishop's on h3. To further justify them with a bit more coordination, the move queen c2, just hitting f5. This should do the job, shouldn't it? I think that was simpler. The f5 plan. Compare the f5 plan with the form pawn plan. A bit more elaborate. I'm biased to this, but here I'm not sure it's doing it. Black's got a lot of counterplay here on the queen side. Yeah, black's technically better than that, or equal. Okay, back into the game. Olaf. d4 here against this structure straight off the bat. This looks like Nimzovich against Capablanca, which was a draw eventually. I think they had a game in this variation. Can I play for c5 on b5? c5. Oh, knight d5. I'm asking for trouble, aren't I? Better get into the safety zone, away from the bishop. Maybe b5, c5 here. So b3 here, f2, I've had this stuff before, haven't I? Don't tell me, same player or something. Okay, tactical stuff starts on f2 with knight g4. The tactical stuff starts. Okay, b3, knight g4. e3, is that possible? Is it actually possible to play e3 there without losing everything? h6, bishop f4. Actually force winning a piece with g5. No, hang on. h6, there's bishop e7. So b3, knight g4, e3. I hope. Knight g4, e3. f6. Oh, crikey. Okay, knight g4, knight g4, knight e4. We'll go back with bishop d2. That's queen h5. a4. Bishop h6 is another idea. e4. What's wrong with e4? Is e4 doing anything? No, I don't know. e4, I'll try it. b5 is going to be annoying. Probably. b5. cb, ab, knight d5. You can win a2 at leisure. I'm threatening knight e7 though, so it does something about d5 first. Bishop d5, ed. Then he takes on e2. I got nothing. I'll play it a different way. b5, cb, ab, a4, b4, knight d5. Knight d5, ed. Right, I think I'll play it like that. b5, cb, ab, a4, ba. Looks horrible on the queen side. What about if I play c5 instead then? D takes. Okay, I'm going to kick this queen back, I think. I'm going to invite queen h5. I think his b5 was very promising. I'm going to invite queen h5. The queen's come off here, so what? Okay, knight d5, it looks like dangerous for knight e7. I think he should have played b5 when he had the chance there. This looks like a much better version of events. So bishop d4 here. I'm threatening to double the pawns, weaken d6. Knight d5 cd, bishop d4 d takes. So CD opens that C file. Isn't the bishop trapped as well? Bishop G4 is F3. Bishop seems trapped. G4 after bishop H5. I play F3 immediately though. The queen's not on the dark square, so he's on my rook. So F3 immediately for G4 without worrying about bishop D4. The queen could go to D8, I suppose. I'll protect the rooks now. I suppose there's F5, but maybe I'll drop back. Okay, bishop F1 here. Gives me queen G2 as well. Queen G2 to protect A2, protect the second rank. I imagine rook D2, H4, H5, that sort of thing. Protect the second rank as a priority. Undermine the second priority, undermine the pawn chain. Is king H1 or king H2? Am I weakening my king? I don't want to weaken my king with H5. Make sure it's not weakening my king. There's queen E3 to H6. What if I, instead of that, queen G1 or queen F2, try and take that diagonal? I can centralize the queen but drop F3 out. Should do that without dropping F3. Queen E4 threatens bishop C4, trapping the rook. Okay, protect H3. B4. B5. Central queen. Now H5, H6 form pawn attack. Looks good here without too much downside at all. Queen C1, H6, F6. Bishop F1 to, okay, I need to crack this nut still. Bishop F1 to G2 or H3. Oh no. What have I done? Muppets. I've ruined everything. Okay. As usual. Yeah, I ruined everything. Yeah. So, he's taken some games off me in the past. Dangerous opponent. Yeah, I left the bishop hanging. Okay. Let's have a quick check theoretically about B5. I think B5 looked really quite... There was a time when B5 looked really good to me. Yeah, B5 here is equal this position, it looks as though, what do I do here? C5, that means it's just a 95. I'm going to lose A2. This is all of a sudden a gambit. I'm going to just take on A2. What's the compensation? C5 apparently. Losing another pawn. This is crazy stuff. Alright, to weaken F6. Yeah, so ED bishop F6. Otherwise, what? So maybe Queen B3 is too risky. And if D takes? D6. Alright, so justifying the Queen and Bishop on F6. This whole C5 D6 is something to bear in mind for this. Never seen this idea before. Maybe this is... I thought it was like losing. I thought I'd be losing after B5, actually. Because if I'm losing the A2 pawn and the B3 pawn, mind you, visually you'd think, yeah, there's sort of corresponding pawns that I've got pressure on here with my, yeah, C, okay, F6. Alright, maybe there's some counterplay there on F6. Okay. One elephant, two elephants, three elephants, four elephants, five elephants, six elephants, seven elephants, eight elephants, nine elephants, 10 elephants. Okay, another time. I'm not checking anything. We got to get through the queue. Okay. We got to get through the queue. Yeah, I gave the standard. I gave the standard 10-second wait, didn't I? Yeah, I gave. It's not like it's not like I wanted to be bashed, is it? Totally. By okay, someone. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, moving on. It's not like I'm a total chicken and I hate losing horribly. Okay, anyway, yeah, okay. No, I did wait. I gave it the 10 seconds, right? Okay. I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Give bodies. I thrive on playing much higher rated players in over the board chess, especially. For Muswell Hill, first division games last season included Grandmaster Hawkins, and I lost. But an IM which I drew with Richard Bates, Master Bates. Okay, so yeah, I had very strong opponents in over the board last season. I'd just like to tell you that. Previous season, very good challenges. Okay, so okay, so F5 maybe coming up. So F5 looks good here. So 95 and F6. can play f6 here, I believe. And if bishop h6, h4, if bishop d5, fg, hitting the knight. Alright, actually that's a good point. I didn't really calculate that one. But I think I'm okay with bishop g5. There's no knight g4 check, hg, I think that's okay. Now can I play rook f6, knight f6, rook f1, rook e6. There's rook e6 there. Okay, I need some more calculation this. Rook f6, knight f6, rook f1, rook e6. What about just bishop h4 for a moment? Just positional. Just keep the pressure. The queen's is pinned. Bishop's protected. Maybe just queen h6 coming in with queen h6. Rather than trying to force matters and rely on calculations. This is another way of playing it, just to sort of increase the pressure without too much downside, too much controversy. Just to play queen h6. I know queen h6 is knight g4 check there. Oh, I'm still on this queen note after. What if I just try and double? There's f7 target, even if the knight moves, there's f7 behind it. So I double the rooks and double the rooks, bishop f6. Okay, I can still go for a bit more pressure with knight c3, I think. For knight d5, nudging the rook on c takes away from f6. Mind you, there is knight takes now. So plan B, knight takes ed, rook moves, bishop e4, plan B. Try and take over the light squares instead. So bishop e4. Or rook f5. Maybe rook f5 is on h5. Rook h6, bishop e4. Still think that's solid enough. Bishop e4. Okay, bishop e4 looks good here for rook f5 anyway. So I'll be hitting h5 soon. Oh, I hope I'm still connected. Why? Okay, I'm still connected. It seems to have a connection issue. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. I put high because I just want to make sure my connection's okay. Okay, yeah, some connection issue. Oh, it's beaten me before. Again, this is the second time this session. I'm only equaling the scores against you guys. Oh, crikey. Okay. From 0 to hero. Could be the last game today. Usually I crack up a bit. I'll try and play a bit more solid. Usually I hope I don't disintegrate too easily. Okay. So knight g4 might be pleasant enough, I hope. Knight g4, yeah. Queen h4, there might be knight e7 check, otherwise h3 knight f2 is tempting. But I mean, because of queen e7, I'll do this. I mean, because of knight e7. So queen h4 hits 2 pawns. Okay, he's given me the light square bishop, basically. Does it mean anything in this position? It's better to play knight e5. There's always f4. Maybe the light square bishop is worth something. Although I can't really see what at the moment. Okay, bishop e6, maybe the a file could be useful. The pawns are a very interesting structure. Okay, bishop c4 supporting now. That could be handy, I hope. e5 could be disruptive, though. If I play rook a4, I'm on e4, knight g3. Rooks can double. Does he just go back, maybe, to c3? Knight g3, I can double the rooks and threaten b4, potentially. So knight g3 rook. Okay, double. Oh, hang on, he's on c6. Okay, bishop d7 then. Okay, my rook's hanging. Okay, I'll take here. I'll go here. I've got to move my rook when he attacks it. Queen e3. If the rook moves, queen takes a1. But queen e3. If I double, then queen e8 checkmates. So queen e3. c5, maybe. c5. Am I weakening my pawns with c5? Then goes back somewhere. Queen e2 hits b5. Alright, it seems to be weakening his pawns here a bit. Let's give my king some arrow with this h-file. If I get this king g7, rook h8. But my rook here is going to be attacked soon, I expect. There's more pawn islands than me. Can I double the rooks soon? Or rook h8. Maybe rook a8 is more to the point here. Right, protect the rook. Hit a3. Maybe put some pressure on c4. Attack both here. In fact, rook a5 goes rook e5. Something else to think about. So let's imagine rook c3. Well, I'll play this. Actually, rook c5. If rook c1, d5. I just torture c4 basically. I think there's always d5 coming up. On rook c3 or rook c1 there's d5. Is that enough? I see. d5 here. In any case, cd, rook d5. This queen's got to protect the rook on e4. I don't think check is doing anything, king h2. Okay, so I hit the queen. And this is going to give 2 rooks for the queen. Alright, how is this ending? It's not that great, is it? Oh no, I've just blundered the rook, haven't I? I've done it again. I've just lost all my rating points again. I keep doing this at the last game. I keep doing it. It's a force of habit. The last game, I managed to give all the rating points gained. I think I put myself under the sort of stress that I'm not aware of. I don't know. I put myself under some sort of weird spell to lose the last game without fail. I lose the last game without fail. On that note, okay. I don't know what happens to me. Oh, crazy. It was an okay position. Anyway, giving back all my racing points. It's Christmas. Giving, thanks. Okay. Alright, have a good week. And did I have a free rook? Oh, don't tell me I had a free rook. Did I? No. Was there really a free rook? Oh, there was, yeah. I could have just taken on e4. Yeah, okay. It's destiny. I'll never be 2700 on this site. It's just absolute destiny. I think I've had my peak rating. It's always going to happen. I there's something I can't control towards the end of the session. Okay. On that note, yeah. Have a good week. Have a good Christmas, and if you celebrate it, especially. And yeah, maybe don't get too drunk. Yeah, maybe. Okay. See you next time. Thanks very much.